Today I'm going to talk about whistleblowing and violations of public policy. I'm going to talk about that in two videos. In the first one, I'm going to talk about the type of case where whistleblowing or violations of law form the basis of a wrongful termination case. Now, this can occur in several different ways. For example, an employer can condition your employment on your doing an illegal act, such as requiring that a retail clerk overcharge customers, or requiring a truck driver to dump toxic waste illegally, or requiring a restaurant employee to sell outdated food to customers. If you refuse, the employer fires you. These possibilities are practically limitless. Alternatively, the employer can tell you it's your job to cheat the customer, or dump the toxics, or sell the outdated food, and with no choice but to violate the law or quit, you quit. In either one of those cases, you would probably have a good wrongful termination case. But let me tell you about a couple of wrinkles. First, and this is surprising, you don't have to be right about whether the employer is actually violating the law. If you, in good faith and reasonably, tell the employer that you believe the customer is being cheated, or the truckload contains toxics, or the food is outdated, and you get fired for saying that, that's still a violation of public policy and a wrongful termination, even if you were wrong and no violation of the law was actually being done by the employer. However, the violation by the employer has to be a violation of an actual law. It can't just be a violation of the company's own internal policies. For example, if you work in a coffee shop where the company has a policy not to sell coffee after it's 30 minutes old, but your supervisor tells you to wait an hour before brewing a fresh pot, that's not illegal, it's just a violation of the company's policy. But change the facts a little bit and the outcome changes. If the 30-minute policy is being advertised to the public and you're told to cheat the customer by selling hour-old coffee, then you would have a legal violation and probably a wrongful termination. Another question many people have is, to get whistleblowing protection, do you have to complain or inform the government or the press or the employer? If you do have to tell the employer, who do you tell? A coworker, a supervisor, the president, HR? That's a complicated question and varies with the facts. As you can see from these examples, the idea is simple. If you're being forced to violate the law as a condition of your job, you may have a very good case. But there are lots of wrinkles and issues. If you want a free evaluation of your whistleblowing rights, please give us a call. We do want to help.